Hello dear students, in a previous class we have discussed the equation of a simple harmonic motion when body executing on the mean position, right? And on the extreme position we have already discussed. Now we'll take a small important point here only. When body is there at the mean position, when it move towards the extreme position, right? So that is of extreme position when it is equation is what here, Ax is equal to a sine omega t here, right? Then it is moving towards the next extreme position, that is x is equal to minus a sine omega t. That means plus or minus a sine omega t when the particle executes the simple harmonic motion from mean position to the extreme position of a positive direction, with x is equal to positive direction here, right? And x is equal to negative direction, that we have already discussed. And we have already discussed if the particle is there at the extreme position, so what will be the expression here? A x is equal to a cos omega t, and here is also x is equal to a cos omega t, because particle is moving from x is equal to a to x is equal to x is a to x here, where the time period t is equal to 0 to t here. So this journey, so this is of journey here. Now we are going to understand here, if the particle of the simple harmonic motion is there in the negative extreme position, if it is there on this position, what will be the general equation of a particle? What will be the general equation of a particle here? Right, what will be the equation of a particle when particle is there on the negative extreme position, that is of minus extreme position here. So x is equal to minus extreme position. What will be the general equation here? Right, we know velocity is equal to omega root of. So we'll check out the what is the equation of a particle when it is moving from the negative extreme position here. So x is equal to negative here. When it is there in the negative x direction here, what is the general equation of the particle? So we have velocity v is equal to omega of root a square minus x square here. As we know, x is equal to v is equal to dx by dt here, so that is of omega a square minus x square here. So dx root of a square minus x square, that is equal to omega into dt. Up to this the same procedure it is, whether the particle is there in the positive or in the negative form here. That means same may move in this direction, body may move in this direction. What is the agenda here? X is equal to minus a here, it is moving towards minus a to x. Why? Means the particle maybe it is in the extreme position. Target is what? It has to reach towards the mean position. Why it has to reach to mean position? That we know that mean position is a stable one. So when it is a starting journey, at that time t is equal to 0. So it is try to come to its original position in the sense what? Mean position it is. Always x is measured from where it is mean position, whether it is there in the extreme position of a negative direction or it is in the positive direction, it doesn't matter, right? X should be measured always from the mean position. So minus a to x it is coming. The time period is also 0 to t. So here you may ask the question, why we have taken t is equal to 0 here? Because particle execute the simple harmonic motion not from the mean position It is from the negative extreme position. So when it is starts its journey, that time its time period is 0. When it is reaching to the target, that is mean position, that time t is equal to t here. So the limitation is what here? For minus a to x it is. So I have said no, minus a to x, and the limitation for the time period is 0 to t here. So this is the equation 1, this is the equation 2 integrating. So directly writing here because this concept I already discussed in the previous class there, right? So sine inverse of x by a, limit of what it is? Minus a to x it is. So that is of plus or minus omega t 0 to t it is, right? So here sine inverse of, you place this one first, that is of x by a minus of sine inverse of a by, minus a by a it is. That is equal to plus or minus omega t minus 0. Here I am getting sine inverse of x by a minus sine inverse of minus 1, that is of plus or minus omega t it is, right? To complete the expression. So later on we will discuss the same with the diagrammatically, like this part. So sine inverse of x by a minus of sine inverse of 1. So sine inverse of minus 1, that I am going to write it here, that is of 270 degree. That means 3 pi by 2 it is, right? So sine inverse of minus 1 will be 3 pi by 2. So 1 minus 1 is equal to sine of 3 pi by 2. That means in place of the sine inverse, I am going to write it here 3 pi by 2, that is of plus or minus omega t here. Now sine inverse of x by, so sine inverse of x by a minus of 3 pi by 2. Why? Means sine inverse of minus 1 is equal to 370. Sine inverse of minus 1 can be written as a 3 pi by 2. So directly I have written here 3 pi by 2, right? So that is of plus or minus omega t. So what will be the next form here? Sine inverse of x by a, that is equal to 3 pi by 2, omega t plus 3 pi by 2. So plus or minus here. So sine inverse. So x by a is equal to sine of omega t plus 3 pi by 2. So 3 pi by 2 here, plus or minus. So x is equal to a plus or minus sine omega t plus 3 pi by 2. So this is in the form of sine 270 plus theta. So 270 plus theta here. So here 0, 90, 180, 270, 360. So sine will changes to cos at the 90 and 270, right? So 270 plus theta means what here? This. So in this all sine, tan, cos. So cos is positive. So sine is going to changes here. What? Cos here. So cos cos omega t. So a will be remains same here. A cos omega t here. So that is of minus it will come. Now see, because sine cos is a positive but sine is negative. So x is equal to minus a cos omega t here. So this is the expression of equation of a particle when it is executing. What is that? From negative extreme position to the mean position, that is x is equal to minus a to x here, t is equal to 0 to t here. So we will understand this with the diagrammatic here. So let me draw the diagram once again so that we will get the clarification. So body is there at the mean position. Now when it is there here in the negative extreme position, so here it is a negative extreme position where x is equal to negative, what will be the expression of a particle? Just now we have got here x is equal to minus a cos omega t. So it is moving either this side or this side. Target is what here? X is equal to minus a because this is a negative. So amplitude is what? Maximum amplitude. A is equal to negative here, right? So time period is t is equal to 0 to reach this point t is equal to t. That means a to minus a to x here. So at this equation on both the side of extreme negative extreme side is will be negative only. Here also minus a cos omega t only. As in case we will discuss this point also, we should not forget. So this is the positive extreme position here, right? So this amplitude, so x is equal to a to x it is. So here t is equal to 0 to t it is. T is equal to t. That means it is the same, right? Next, here what will be the position here? X of the particle, it may move this side, it may move this side. X is equal to a cos omega t here. So this is of x is equal to a cos omega t. In negative extreme is negative, minus a cos omega t. So that indicates what here? Particle may be on the extreme position of either negative or the positive direction. Execute the simple harmonic motion, that is of plus minus a cos omega t. Right? So plus is for the positive direction, minus is for the negative direction when particle is there at the extreme position. And this equation is holds good for the particle is in between the mean position and the extreme position is also. But when particle is there at the mean position, what will be the x value here? A sin omega t it is. When it is moving from this direction and this direction, so that is plus or minus. This condition holds good when particle is moving from a mean position. So this you should remember. When particle is moving from extreme position, that is of a cos omega t here. So by this we will give the conclusion that we have got the equation of a particle where it is executing the simple harmonic motion on mean position, on positive extreme position and the negative extreme position. By this, by the relevant to this, we will solve the problem also. Before going to that, there are two more equations that is very important for the next upcoming topic here that we will discuss, and we'll go for the problems. So now we have understood the general equation of a particle when it is moving from the mean position, what will be the HSM equation, and what will be the equation of a particle in HSM when it is moving from extreme position. So once again we'll recall and we'll move towards the general equation of a particle when it is executing the simple harmonic motion, maybe whether it is from the mean position or it is from the extreme position or it is in between the mean position and the extreme position. So let us go ahead with the recalling the part. So this is a simple pendulum or else any particle you can take where it is executing simple harmonic motion. So this is one extreme position. So extreme position here, where we can say x is equal to positive. We have calculated the equation a sine omega t, right? So when it is moving from mean position to the another next extreme position here, where x is equal to negative, here we have calculated x value is equal to here minus a sine omega t, right? Then once mean particle is executing simple harmonic motion, so here t is equal to 0 to t is equal to t here, or t is equal to, when particle is moving from here to here, it is when particle is there here, so we'll get it the equation in this manner. Positive direction means x is equal to a sine omega t, and in negative direction x is equal to minus a sine omega t. So when particle is moving, when particle is moving or executing simple harmonic motion from mean position, here, the equation is plus or minus a sine omega t. When particle is moving from extreme position to the mean position, means here at t is equal to 0 to t is equal to t, it is here from the extreme position x is equal to plus a here, and when extreme position of a negative side, when it is moving here, so x is equal to minus a, it is. We also calculated the equation of a particle when it is moving from extreme position, so that is of x is equal to what here, x is equal to a cos omega t when it is in a positive direction. When it is in a negative direction, minus a cos omega t, it is. So when particle in SHM from extreme position, that is x is equal to plus or minus a cos omega t, a cos omega t. So when particle is in a SHM from extreme position to the mean position, extreme position to the mean position, so here from mean position to the extreme position, so what will be the equation? So x is equal to what it is, x is equal to plus or minus a sine omega t, it is. How it is? See, from the particle mean position where x is equal to 0 also we can say, and acceleration is also 0, force is also 0 here. So force is also 0 at the mean position and time period also 0. So when particle is moving from here to the extreme position of positive direction, the equation will be what here? X is equal to a sine omega t. When particle moving from mean position to the negative extreme position, then equation of SHM of a particle is x is equal to minus a sine omega t. It is not compulsory that particle should exhibit the simple harmonic motion from the mean position only. It is not compulsory. Particle may move from extreme position to the positive direction. From here it may move, then it will come to the mean position, or it may move here also. That means at that time t is equal to 0 at the extreme position, but the x is always measured from the mean position. That is always positive only for this direction with respect to the mean position. So what will be that equation of a particle when it is exhibiting the simple harmonic motion from positive direction, that is to extreme position to the mean position, that is of what it is, x is equal to a cos omega t. This is, here also it is x is equal to a cos omega t, here also it is x is equal to a cos omega t because it is a positive direction. When particle moving from negative x direction to the mean position, why it is moving in this direction means particle target is to come to mean position. The force which is acting on the particle, right, the force which is acting on the particle wherever it is, mean position it has to come, then it has to exhibit the simple harmonic motion. So at this condition t is equal to 0 here, and here it will become t is equal to t it is. So that means here at the mean position t is equal to 0 when particle is moving from extreme to mean position. Here in this negative x direction with respect to the mean position of the particle where it is executing through and fro motion, that is what here where we have written x is equal to minus a cos omega t. So in generally we can write the one equation where it is executing the simple harmonic motion. So now by using this diagram we can finally conclude the what is the general equation. I'll just erase this one and will write it the what is the general equation of a particle when it is executing the simple harmonic motion, whether from the mean position or a extreme position. See, x is equal to plus or minus a sin omega t. Up to this we know. Here phi will place the role. This is the first general equation here when it is executing the simple harmonic motion, right? And another form it is plus or minus a cos omega t plus phi it is. These two are the general equation of a particle when it is exhibiting the simple harmonic motion it is, right? So this is about the simple harmonic general equation. By this we can able to calculate the acceleration of a particle, how it will be. We know that what is acceleration. Acceleration is what here, minus omega square of x for each part of the particle when it is executing the simple harmonic motion. By this general equation, is it we get the acceleration same as we have studied the acceleration for the particle when it is executing the simple harmonic motion, moving from or it is exhibiting its mean position to the extreme, positive displacement or a negative displacement. What we get here, a is equal to minus omega square x. So this is the maximum acceleration that will be observed at the extreme position. Whether the same function, same acceleration we are getting with the same general equation as we have framed here. Not only we, it is a general equation it is. So by this we are getting the same acceleration where it is executing the particle to and fro motion or else the oscillatory motion. Okay, simple harmonic motion. Before going to that, we have to understand here what is phi. Phi is a phase it is. So detailedly we are going to study here what is phase, and this complete form is there, no, that is called as a, this is the initial phase it is, means before initial phase we can say this is the complete phase of the particle where it is executing the simple harmonic motion. So considering any one of the equation, we are going to calculate or we are going to cross check, verify whether we are getting the same acceleration or a not here. So let us move ahead here. By taking any one of the general equation, I'll go ahead with the one of the general equation as x is equal to a sine omega t plus phi here. As we know, velocity is what here? Dx by dt. So to find out acceleration, we want first velocity of a particle. So before, I am going to draw here the diagram so that with the diagram you can understand here. Right? So velocity will be 0 at the, velocity will be maximum at the mean position. Velocity will be 0 at the extreme position. Mean position it is. So in extreme position of where x is equal to negative, where x is equal to positive here, where x is equal to 0. Right? Where acceleration is equal to 0, force is equal to 0 here. Where acceleration is a maximum, that indicates here minus omega x square. So acceleration is a maximum, so that you will understand very easily, right, by this diagram. So v is equal to dx by dt here. Just go ahead with the derivation of considered equation of motion of a particle in simple harmonic motion. Let me call it as this is equation 1. Then in place of x, I am going to write it here. Dx by dt, where we can get the velocity here. So d by dt of a sine omega t plus phi it is. Right? So which will be the common here? I mean to say that which is variable that we can do it. A is there, d by dt of sine omega t plus phi, d by dt of omega t plus phi it is, because this is the partial, or else we can see that differentiation. So one part. This you are going to study in your mathematical class. We are applying those concepts in the physics to understand here. So that is what? A sine, in the differentiation of sine theta, you just take it as a, this is sine theta. D by dt of sine theta, what you will get here? Cos theta. So in place of theta, I am going to write it here omega t plus phi here. D by dt of omega t plus phi, which is variable here? T is variable. So 1 is there, I am going to write it here omega. So omega, I am going to write here, this will be constant, right? So I will rearrange this equation, that is of v is equal to what here? A omega cos omega t plus phi it is. So we got it here. This is the velocity of the particle. This is also, we can say that it is a general equation of a particle of its velocity. So velocity in a simple harmonic motion it is. In a simple harmonic motion it is. Right? Once we got the velocity, we can go ahead with the acceleration here. So we can go ahead with the acceleration. So what is that acceleration? So we got it here by doing the mathematical expression here, that is of A omega cos omega t plus phi. So this is the general velocity, we have got it here. So what is acceleration here? D by dt of velocity here. So we know that dv by dt is equal to acceleration. That means we have to rederive this. So let us go ahead with that. Acceleration is what? dv by dt it is. That is of d by dt of, again, a omega cos omega t plus phi, bracket close, that is d by dt of omega t plus phi it is. So differentiation. So what we are getting here, acceleration a omega is again taken outside because it is not a derivable. So d by dt of cos theta. So d by dt of cos theta means what here? Sin theta. So d by dt of cos theta is what here? Sin theta, omega t plus phi it is. So d by dt of omega t plus phi is omega here, right? Now differentiation of sin theta will got cos here. Differentiation of cos theta will get you minus sin. That we know in a mathematical form here, that is of differentiation of cos will be minus of sin it is. Now a is equal to what here? Minus a omega. Here one omega is there. I am going to write it here, omega square. So sin omega t plus phi it is. So rearrange it as what we are getting? Minus omega square a sin omega t plus phi. So omega t plus phi. So what we are getting here? Just to concentrate this equation. What x value we have taken here? Particle a sin omega t plus phi it is. So this is the equation, general equation of a particle we have already considered. So this form and this form, only look at this form. Is it same as the x means displacement of a particle, or the what we can say, the general equation of a simple harmonic motion of a particle when it is executing, right? To and fro motion also we can say, or a simple harmonic motion also we can say. So what acceleration we are getting here? A is equal to minus omega square, I will write it. In place of a sin omega t plus phi, I will write it here x. So that indicates what here? Acceleration of a particle when it is executing simple harmonic motion, right? Whether it is from the mean position or from the extreme position or in between extreme and the mean position, its equation will be this one, same. So that is of either a sin omega t plus phi, or a is x is equal to a cos omega t plus phi it is. So it is depending upon the direction, it is plus or minus this. So this is a general equation. Just now we have derived how means at this condition also acceleration will be maximum. This is proved now. So once you go ahead with the diagrammatic representation, so go ahead with the same diagram here. So when it is moving to the extreme position of positive direction and the negative direction here. So until you get practice, you have to remember or you have to frame it, the diagram here, so that it will be easy for you. Once you thorough it, no need to repeat this again and again. As velocity is a maximum here. How much velocity we got it here? Velocity is a omega cos omega t plus phi here, right? So when this is also called as a general equation of a particle. We are finding the general equation of a displacement of a particle here, right? So this we have got it here. Here we said acceleration is maximum. Here we said it is acceleration is maximum. Maximum in the sense what? A is equal to minus omega square x it is. And here also acceleration is minus omega square x. This is not depending upon the symbol here. I mean to say that negative and the positive sign, because acceleration on both extreme, whether it is a positive direction or the negative direction, it will be same. How the force, it will be same for both the positive displacement with respect to mean position or a negative direction of a displacement with respect to mean position. So this is about the what we are going to say that acceleration here. Now after checking all this, general equation of displacement, general equation of a velocity, we'll go ahead with the next part, that is a time period. So time period of the oscillation. So what will be the time period of a particle? We are going to calculate it here.